Yo, it's me, A1 Andre, back with another video today. Now today in this video, I'm telling y'all about something that y'all probably already know about because the game been out for like about 3 weeks now. Most of y'all know about this, but for those of y'all that don't know about this already, I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all about how to get a go-kart in 2K25 for the city. Now again, the game's been out for like 3 weeks now. It came out around early September the 6th. So because of that, know about how to get a go-kart. Plus the city's smaller in 2K25 than it was in 24, so there's not as much need for a go-kart in the city. But for those of y'all that still feel like getting around faster, they don't already know how to get a go-kart. That's what I'm gonna be telling y'all in this video and showing y'all. So without further ado, let's get right on into it. So of course, if you want to get a go-kart, the first thing you got to do in the city is when you load into the city from your my court or wherever you load into from your spawn point, whatever, the first thing you're gonna do is go right where the Nike building is and go behind the Nike building and then take a right. When you take a right, it's gonna take you out to the beachfront. It looks like 2K24's beachfront a little bit. And you should see in the far distance a racetrack or like a track building. It should be called the track. Now, when you get to the track, what you gotta do is go into the building, of course, obviously. I'm putting it on screen right now so you can see for yourself. It's called the track. Now, when you get into the track, you're gonna see a little TV on the screen. It's gonna show you the top placing actual races for that week or for just all time in general, most likely. It's gonna show you the fastest times, and those are not times you gotta beat, so you ain't gotta worry about that, to be honest with you. It's just gonna be times just like the fastest times in the world or whatever. Leaderboards, you ain't gotta worry about the leaderboard. It just shows you for fun. But anyway, when you get into the actual race, you're gonna have to press either whatever console you're on. It's gonna be 3 on your controller. So you just press, if you're on Xbox, it might be A, and if you're on PlayStation, it's X. Or if you're on PC, it might be like the 3 button, I don't know. Anyway, you press start. Now when you get into the actual race or whatever, or the actual track, it's gonna show up on the screen what you have to beat, your time you have to beat. So basically, to get this go-kart, to put it simple, all you gotta do is just get a certain time that's less than 1 minute and I believe 48 seconds, I wanna say, and you have 3 laps. So, and real quick, I'm gonna say a tip I'm gonna give y'all is when you get on the actual track, what you're gonna wanna do is use your turbo only in straightaways or when you come out of a turn. It's very important to do that because that's where you can get a better time. And also slow up. If you never played racing games like Midnight Club, I was gonna say go off of that, but you can't because this racing physics in this game is trash because 2K. So don't go off of that. Like don't use the strategy you use in Need for Speed or Midnight Club. You can't do that at all. You know what I'm saying? You cannot do that. It's not gonna work. I'm telling you, it's not gonna work. The physics in this game is horrible compared to Midnight Club and Need for Speed or even Forza. This ain't no Forza, this ain't no Need for Speed, this ain't no Midnight Club, none of that. So because of that, you cannot actually use those type of tactics to actually slow down around the corners and speed up. I mean, you kind of can because it's universal, for racing, but in general, I guess I should say for 2K, it's best to use your turbo when you coming out of a turn and also when you see a straightaway. So like you can see on screen right now, look how I'm using my turbo. I'm using it when I'm in a straight line or when I have so it's gonna be a point into this little actual course where you're gonna have like a straight away. It's hard to really explain it. I'm probably putting it up on screen right now. If I'm not putting it up on screen, it's like a little straightaway little area you can go to and you can kind of just go right through it. I don't know how to really explain it. Again, I'm gonna put it on screen probably. Also, if you don't win or get the actual time you have to have, which is like 1 minute 48 seconds the first time, don't worry. You can do this again, so don't even worry about it. You know what I'm saying? You have multiple chances to do this. If you don't get the required time, what's gonna happen is the next time you race, the game is gonna give you like a little clone of yourself or your past self to show you what you have to beat. So if you get close to let's just say you get like 1 minute 50 seconds, but it's not fast enough to win, the game's gonna give you like a clone of yourself in the background to show you. If you play any old racing games from the early 2000s, you know what I'm talking about. Cause it used to be in early 2000s games like N64, Beetle Racing, etc., etc. How you would have that little clone on the screen or whatever. So it's kind of like that. Also, for me personally, the reason why my clone was on the screen is not because I was going too slow in the last race. It's because I was so fast I created a ripple effect. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. Let me stop. But not for real though. That's what you got to do. So I'm gonna say it again. So to summarize, one more recap. The best way to go about getting a good time on this track is to slow down around curbs and speed up out of a sharp turn. Only sharp turns. And also on straightaway, of course. Or if you have a point in the race where you can see straight ahead on the track and it's like curbs. If you see it, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? If you see it, you know what I'm talking about. So just look on screen. I probably have an example on screen. Also, do not use your turbo all at once. Just use it in increments. So do not just empty out your whole turbo meter unless you're on a straight, unless you're at the point where the track is mostly straight. Once you get around the turn, you should not be using your turbo at all like that. But anyway, after you finish the race, if you get a good time, what's gonna happen is you're gonna see confetti on your screen and it's gonna show you what your time is, and also it's gonna give you some VC, etc., etc. Now what you're gonna wanna do from that point is press start or pause on your controller the little menu for your My Career is gonna come up. After you press start from your My Career menu, go over to My Player. It's gonna be like right kind of towards the middle. And then once you get to My Player, you're gonna wanna scroll down to where it says Equipment. On Equipment, you're gonna press Start a Course, and then you scroll down to where you see, it's gonna see like a little wheel. And you can choose which option you want for that wheel. So I'll choose the course as you can see on screen, my go-kart. So if I flick my right stick or my left stick up, I can get my go-kart as you can see. And it's just that simple, man. It's just that simple. Now you got a go-kart. You can go around the city a little bit faster. You ain't got to go around slow like you was before. So very easy, very simple. You can use turbo like you did on the track. Way better than just walking around the city or using that little slow skateboard or whatever. So because of this, it's a lot faster. It's a lot better. And this is the way 2K should have had it from the jump. Like, I don't know why. Because these go-karts was introduced in like 2K22? So in 2K22, they should have been costing what they cost. In 23, they should have been like half off. And in 24, they should have been free. These go-karts should have been free like this last year. But 2K, of course, waited until they made the city smaller to where you don't really need go-karts as much, which is why they probably free. I'm on 2K's game. I know what they be doing. I know what 2K be doing. I'm telling you. I know why 2K do what they do. I'm telling you. 2K think they slick, man. They think they slick. I'm not going to lie to you. That's why they be putting these go-karts into what it is now. I'm already knowing. But anyway, y'all, that's how y'all get go-karts in the game. So if you found this helpful at all, leave a like down below. If this is your first time watching my channel, this video was not one of my usual videos I usually make, but more coming soon, so to stay tuned and all that good stuff. Subscribe and all that good stuff. And yeah, it's been your boy Edwin Andre. In the meantime, I'm gonna go, get some games in, you know what I'm saying, do my thing. So with that being said, y'all, appreciate y'all for watching. And until the next one, I'm getting to my affiliation and I'm out, y'all. Oh, by the way, tune in to A1 Andre FGC, Toxic Rating Trash Talker. Hilarious. Tune into that video on my, other channel. It should be on screen right now. So if you want to see that, video, go ahead and click it. And yeah, like I said, y'all, appreciate y'all for watching. Enjoy y'all go-karts. And I'm out. Peace.